My name is Henry and I'm from England in the United Kingdom. I study economics at the University of Bath and I'm going into my second year. So I was working as a business development intern for a company that helped build blockchain apps for startups or other companies looking to enter that space. I think just the diversity of people and the range of experiences. I think you come out looking at remote work as something that's very tech heavy, and to say it isn't would be a lie, but actually you come here and you see all these different people from all these different walks of life. You know, there's artists, videographers, music producers, all these amazing and interesting people that you don't also appreciate work remotely, and actually seeing that, it really opens your eyes to, you know, the possibilities, I think, for breaking away from that traditional work path. Occasionally there'll be late night calls. Obviously the different time zones do impact you a little bit, but actually, you know, everybody you work with is so nice, you're actually intrigued to speak to them and to update them on your work, so it really isn't a big deal. I originally applied to start me up in 2020. Obviously that didn't quite go as planned, but at the time I applied to start me up because I was doing a gap year and it appealed to me in that I wanted some really practical work experience, but I also wanted to travel, and I felt that Start Me Up gave me the opportunity to have that exposure to the working world, but also getting to travel to somewhere that I probably wouldn't have gone without it, and that was something that really appealed to me about the programme. I would describe co-working in Bali as something where you learn about how other individuals can participate all across the world. So I think it's hard to explain without saying it, but I could be sat in the co-working space next to someone who's a multi-millionaire and is, you know, working on these amazing tech products at the same time who's the person who sat opposite me is literally just founded their company and is a one-person shop trying to recruit everybody into what, you know, they really want to do and what they've always been passionate about. I think the pandemic sort of made everybody see remote work as this thing that you sort of did at home by yourself. You know, it was a very sort of solitary experience in some ways, especially I think if anybody had worked, you know, by themselves in their apartment or their house or anything like that. You know, it really was just you by yourself on Zoom. And I think that was the mindset of remote work I came into this with. I think like being here though, you realise that's not true. Actually all the co-working spaces and all the other people out here doing the same thing, you realise it's actually such a collaboratory experience, and there's all these different people who are always trying to help you, even though they don't work directly with you. You know, if you've got a problem with something, they really are there to help you, and it goes the same way. And I think, you know, having that experience, you realise it's not that isolatory experience. It really is, you know, something you can do with other people.